hanging out at that park, and Lassie runs up to me and starts barking. It's just barking and barking and barking. And I'm like, what's that, Lassie? I need to diversify my retirement portfolio. And Lassie's like, yeah, but he's barking. That's weird.
Timmy, what's wrong with you?
That's just weird. But the thing is people have sometimes ineffective ways to communicate that they're trying to tell you something. If your spouse is starting to become, I don't know, distant and cold or sarcastic and rude, if your child is starting to just want nothing at all to do with you, let's say your boss is giving you less task than they used to. Well, what's that, Lassie? Are you trying to tell me something? I feel like they are. There's a lot of ways that people communicate, and it's not always with words.
Yeah, I mean, some say up to 65 to 70% of our interactions and communications with others are nonverbal, and so a lot of times even nonverbals can give you clues to what's going on. But like Kevin said, a lot of people, I'd say most people probably aren't effective communicators. So one thing I would say is to hear it from the horse's mouth or the dog's mouth. Lassie?
Oh yeah.
Whatever. Don't take hearsay. Don't just assume something, because when you're assuming something, that's based on the way you view things, and sometimes your narratives might be messed up and you're viewing it in a way that has nothing to do with the issue. So I would say find out from the source what the issue is.
There's two messages here. Number one is don't assume. If you're wondering if someone's mad at you, there's a way to find out. And you could look at their behaviors and come up with a conclusion, or you could go to them, because the face says a lot of things in it, especially the mouth part. So ask them what's going on. Be ready to talk. The other thing is to pay attention, because sometimes people don't use words to say that there's something wrong. They use actions to say that something's wrong, especially if they don't think words are going to work.
Yeah.
And so pay attention and be sensitive to what changes, or what in the relationship has changed and what's going on.
Yeah, and in the modern technology that we have going on right now, we have this thing called text messages. You ever heard of that? I'm old, so we had beepers. But text messages are great, because you can just tell somebody what you want right there. The problem is you don't know how they're feeling. You can't see their face. You can't read the nonverbals. So you're going on like 30% of communication based on just those words right there.
3 exclamation marks?
I mean,
used
what
3
does that
exclamation
mean?
marks.
Oh my gosh, they didn't capitalize
My name. They don't value me as a person.
They didn't put the heart emoji. They don't really love me, right? And I know that sounds
Double
trivial.
syringe.
But it's not. It's actual. I've seen this happen. I've seen arguments start from misreading a text message. We got to be better at communicating and interpreting communication than this.
Interpersonal communication, or the way we interact with others, is a big deal. It will affect all of your relationship, personal, professional, romantic, parenting. It will affect everything. And if you are not good at it, based on the evidence of what's going on in your life, then sometimes talking to a counselor will help. If you are good at it, I don't know anybody who is beyond the point of getting better at it. In fact, Jack's quite gifted at interpersonal communication and teaching it, and ID processing those barriers to strong interpersonal communication. And you know what? So am I, and we work with lots of people who work on that.
Don't be modest.
Oh, yeah, I'm okay. So give us a call.